Mother's Day is on Sunday, and if you want to do something nice for your wife, you might want to cook her breakfast in bed. Our guest today is here to guide you through the process. Christopher Hamilton is the author of this book, The Cookbook for Men Whose Wives Don't Cook. So, Chris, you make it very clear in the book that you're not a chef.
No,
so
not at all.
What qualifies you then?
About 20 years, maybe a little more, of cooking for my wife, cooking for my daughters as well. Every day, just about.
Yeah, so she just doesn't cook?
No. Sometimes she will cook if I'm too tired, but generally I'm the cook in the house. Everybody likes the food that I cook. I pay a little more attention, and my wife doesn't really like to cook, so it works out well that way for both of us.
Okay, so now the recipes in this book are pretty simple and straightforward, and they're kind of like, you know, your everyday home cooking. It's
basically everything that I've been cooking for the last 20 years with a few extra recipes added in there. Some things that I don't often cook, but that I've tried, that I've liked, other people's recipes as well. It's a basic guide to teach anybody who doesn't know a fork from a spoon how to start cooking. Very simple recipes, and it's a funny book to read. It's as if I'm standing in the kitchen, smacking you up the side of the head when you're bad and saying good job when you're doing well. So
okay, well, so you are making something simple for breakfast in bed.
Breakfast in bed on Mother's Day. I believe that, you know, even if you can't cook, you can do this. You can do this. Is very, very simple. And the important thing about cooking for Mother's Day is that she doesn't have to cook. Right. So it's very simple.
Or clean it up.
Clean it up.
That's very important.
That is the very special part about it, because if you don't clean up, your breakfast in bed might end up in the back of your head.
Right. So you're doing French toast here.
French toast. A little bit of milk, a little bit of eggs, and as far as measurements go, I mentioned in the book that, you know, if it needs to be exact, I'll let you know. This doesn't. We're just going to basically whip up some eggs and some milk. It's very, very simple, very easy. It only takes a few minutes. Now that's a little creamy, so you might want to add another egg in there, but you don't have to. Okay. It's a matter of dipping, drop it in, dip it on either side, and we're going to then throw it in the frying pan.
You don't want to leave it in there too long, do you?
No.
It gets kind of mushy.
And it will soak up all of that batter. And there we go. Excuse me for a sec. Now, the other thing, aside from just the French toast, I mean, French toast is a wonderful thing, you know, a little special, but you want to do something a little special. You want to serve it maybe with some fresh fruit.
That's pretty.
I have, it doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be difficult. I went to the grocery store this morning and they have a wide variety of fresh fruit already cut. You serve it with maybe some orange juice, maybe some coffee, something that your wife likes, and like you said, clean it up afterwards. So, very quickly, we're going to flip these over.
I was flipping through your book, Chris, and I like the section on bread.
Yes.
It just says, where is it here? Bread. There's a title page, and then it just says, surprise, nothing in here. Go buy bread. That's what bakeries are for.
That's right. I don't expect someone who doesn't know anything about cooking to cook their own bread. Right. I let you know when it's too challenging for you. I'll let you know, hey, just go out and buy it. Right. Same thing with the fruit. You can buy prepared fruit like this, already cut, and some of them have a large selection. Here we've got berries and melons and all sorts of fruit. Or you can go out and buy the fruit yourself and spend the time cutting it up. I mean, it's how much work you want to put into it. Right. The beautiful thing about this, though, is the book will teach you how to put almost no work into it and still get the great results. Right. We're going to add just a sprinkle of cinnamon onto the top of our French toast, because that is very easy to do.
And it makes it taste nice.
And it makes it taste nice. So we're just going to flip it over one last time, give it a little... There we go. And a little bit more cinnamon.
While you're finishing that up, let's tell everybody that this book is available at Chapters and Indigo bookstores in Kitchener, Waterloo, Windsor, Burlington, and next month in St. Catharines. And Chris has a book signing at the Kitchener Chapters tomorrow. He'll be there from 1 to 3, and he's also doing a cooking demo. And you can also catch him this Sunday evening here on CTV's Province Wide.
That's right. Tomorrow I'll be back in Kitchener doing a book signing, and I'll be serving my world-famous turds.
Should we pour a little syrup on this?
A little bit of syrup on that.
Nice.
Breakfast in bed for
Ta-da.
Mom. How much work was that?
Put a flower on there.
A little flower, that's right.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Thank you for having me.
All right, when we come back, we will have a weather update, and in entertainment, the stars that just keep giving, Hollywood's most charitable celebrities.